Now, making your void mirror is relatively easy. And for this particular task, I've chosen a makeup mirror. Why? Because it stands up, and so it'll sit on the farthest part of my altar facing me and easily stand up as to reflect the candle on itself. Even better so if I put a little something under the back here. But I'll use this as my voided mirror. And this will be the doorway to the abyss. So with a voided mirror, you don't want to anoint the side that is going to be facing your candle, because you don't want the dark and negative energy to deflect from it whatsoever. However, you will anoint the opposite side, the side at which you want it to stop at. So basically, you want to open one side up and you want to close the other side. And in the end, in between each of your uses of it, then you want to make sure you close it and reopen it each day, because otherwise you've got stuff getting out all in your house, or you can put, say, a white satin pillowcase over it, or a white satin snippet of cloth that'll go over the whole thing. And you don't have to use a makeup mirror, by the way. I use it because it makes a relatively good stand. On my altar, it's going to light up, and it's going to help light up my activity going on and all of that good stuff. And it's got two sides to it that I could work with. The thing is because both sides are reflective, I've got to close down one side and make sure nothing gets off of it. For this particular task, I'm going to use a dry erase marker. Why? Because you can mark all over it, just like that. And, oops, you can get your tablecloth real messy if you want. And you can wipe it down real quick because it's a non-porous surface. Then it'll wipe right off with no problem. So that's why I use the different things that I do. My makeup mirror will stay good. I'll have it for the next use. Also, you don't want to. You want to make sure that you do not cleanse the front of it. You can wipe it down a little bit if it's dirty. That ain't gonna hurt nothing. But you want to use opening ingredients on the front. And you want to use your closers on the back. The closers are your holy stuff. That way nothing will get out the back. It won't go right through the mirror. And no, if you use a regular mirror with a black background, it still will not stop that energy from traveling all the way through the mirror and out the backside. It will still do it. And that's why I really suggest that you still close the back. I don't know if I said that right earlier or not, so I had to go back into it. Anyway, so here, what I'll do is I'll begin, and remember that I'm, keep my mind straight on things here. I am doing an opener. And so with that, yes, I will anoint, but I will anoint it as an opener. Okay? Just to make that perfectly clear. So here, I'm going to think very deeply about what I'm doing. And I've made my pentagram right here. And in this way, I'm using the hole in the center as an opening, as a doorway. And you could even put, your goddess moon sides on it. Like that. And make it your triple moon, since we're working with the moon on this particular thing. I'm sorry if I keep looking over here. I know that the lens is right there. And it's going to look like I've got weird eyes. But You know, I keep looking at the back of the camera stand. It's what's catching my eyes for the most part, and I'm going to try to do better with that. I've got a lot of getting used to this to do again. Okay, so we've opened with the pentagram here, and we're going to finish that out before we move to the back of things. So, as an opener oil, we want to go back to using the lavender oil that we used on the candle, or a mint oil, or another oil for opening. And not cleansing, not especially known as a cleanser. Okay, so we're going to go into the center here, touch the center back, open this as a doorway to the nether worlds. Let it be that it touches base with all that lie therein. Let that which is evil stay out from this side. Let nothing come forward, but let all go into it. Let all that is dark, negative, or evil travel through it. In the name of the almighty deities, Diana, Cernunnos, Isis, Osiris, Green Man, Green Lady, Adonai, Manu, blessed be. Guardians of the watchtower, spirits of the north, south, east, and west, come forward and guide and guard over this mirror that nothing dark, negative, or evil come through it into this side. Let only dark travel through it to the other side. And let us be safe. Blessed be, so mote it be, and so be it. Now you don't want to open this until you're ready to use it. Okay? So, you've opened it. You've opened the doorway. You've called to the guardians to watch over it. Guardians of the watchtower, spirits of the north, south, east, and west. Guard this mirror now and let that which is dark, negative, or evil on the other side not come through. Let it be casted out. Let it be prevented from coming toward us. But let all that is dark, negative, and evil with us go forward and into the abyss. Blessed be, so mote it be, and so be it. And I've got a feeling this part is going to be a little harder to work with because I've got a stake in my throat. No vampirism going on here now. Okay. But here, oh, and there's still another part I've got to do on the other side yet that I haven't done. So, but we haven't started working with our herbs yet. Okay, so here, what I am doing is I am like putting a symbol on here for stopping. And my ultimate, I guess, sign for stoppage, you know, is the X. It's kind of universal, right? Even for spirits. Oops. Let's go back. Close this. Let's see, I'm going to go back around because I lifted my pen. Stoppage. Name of the gods and goddesses, spirits of the air, hear my prayer, and come now forward. Protect us from all that is dark, negative, or evil. Let it not come through. Let it not come nigh. In the name of the Almighties, all that is high, blessed be, so mote it be, and so be it. So be it. And to me, that's kind of a symbol for closure, for not coming through, not, you know, being a part of us. And here, which I forgot to get and won't take me but just a grab. I like a little Hydron oil and Black Destroyer oil. And I can use these on the back of the mirror because we don't want this to be a doorway. It's actually an anti-doorway. And we'll just kind of go into the center. Empower me in all that I do herein. Empower this mirror against that which is dark, evil, or negative. Here on the backside, let it not be a doorway, but yet be closed. In the name of all that is high and mighty, blessed be, so mote it be, so be it. And the prayers don't have to be exact. But it does have to be your heart. Like Destroyer oil is for that tries to filter through, it will be destroyed. By the guardians of the watchtower and the spirits on high, let this now be a doorway. Actually, let this not be a doorway, but let all that try to come through it be destroyed. In the name of the almighty deities, blessed be, so mote it be, so be it. Blessed be. Let this not be a doorway, but let it be closed. Let it be locked. Let nothing come through it. Let nothing filter through it. If it does, destroy it. Blessed be. Albeit. Okay. So now we have the back side prepared. Now in the end, all of this will just wash off of your mirror. If you've used a dry erase marker, that's always better. Or if you've used some kind of chalk or whatever. I mean, you can use just about anything as long as you're sure that you're safe with that. As far as herbs, really, I don't use any herbs on the back because I'm not doing anything that notes that I'm opening a doorway or whatever. As a matter of fact, those oils that I just used do put a stopper on it. And you could use whatever oils that you want that actually cleanse and purify anything away or lock out that which is dark, negative, or evil on the back side. On the front side, you don't want it cleansed or purified at all. And you actually just opened it with a little bit of oil here. I see that it's dried up a little bit, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to open her back up a little bit. And so I'm going to use my lavender oil, which is for opening, so I can have new beginnings. I've just circled around 3 times in the center of my pentagram to open a portal. And mind you, it's a one-way portal. And what I'll do is take a little bit of my arrowroot that you saw me use. On the candle. Or alum, or whatever it is you chose to use. Your drawing herb. You could use lemon too, by the way. Just saying, lemon juice. In the name of the Almighties, for that which is most needed here and now, I open up this portal, but only in one way shall I allow. Gods and goddesses, spirits of the air, hear my plea. Let this portal go only one way, so mote it be. Blessed be, so mote it be, so be it so. Through this mirror, through this looking glass, all the evil now shall go. And that's my spell work for this. At this point, you're free to just burn your candles. I'm going to temp off a little bit of this herb. Well, how about that? I didn't even actually release any of it. It kind of showered down a little bit, but it didn't go past the mirror, which is fine. So now our mirror and our candle is complete. And now it is just to set up your altar or your temple space for this ritual, at which you'll stand your mirror up, no matter what kind it is, you'll brace it up. You'll light the candle in front of it, and you'll meditate on all of this energy in the room. You'll look and you'll reflect into the past. There's a little bit of shadow work that goes on here, because you're reflecting a lot into the recent past and all these negatives, things that, you know, that has transpired in your life for the past year, or if you haven't done this in a long time, throughout the years, you know, and you're looking at your own reflection in the mirror through the candlelight. And you are sending all of that you're shadowing through your life in through the candle flame, or into the head of your skull, or through the center of your candle, wherever you put your sigil on both sides. You're going to send that through there like an arrow. You know, just imagine it like a beam of light going through your candle, wherever you've created your sigils on both sides, and then into the candle, or into the mirror, where it could be fed upon and dissipate, or recycled and then sent back as more positive light energy. And that's what you're going to do. And you're going to do this for at least 20 minutes. If you've got candle, more than 20 minutes each day. I would do at least 30 minutes. That's what my take is. And I'm probably been on doing it for like 45 minutes. I got a lot of shit, right? And I'm going to be thinking on all of these things that have happened to me that is set on my mind, that I can't let go of, or that just haunts me. I'm going to get rid of all of that by sending it through the sigils on the candle and into the mirror. And then at the end of each night, I'm going to shut down my mirror by either putting a white satin cloth around it, which is probably what I'm going to do, because I don't want to cleanse it and redo the mirror every night.